Mr. President,
Senator from Kentucky.
I rise today to honor and pay tribute to one of the most tenacious and dedicated Kentuckians I've had the pleasure of knowing, Mr. Jim Milliman. Jim began his career in 1964 after graduating from the University of Notre Dame. He subsequently graduated magna cum laude from the University of Louisville Law School in 1970. He married Nan Milliman, and they made their home in Louisville, Kentucky. They have been married for 48 years. When I first met Jim, I knew him as one of Kentucky's finest attorneys who represented Brown and Williamson during the tobacco litigation and the state Republicans in election law matters. I knew him as an accomplished managing partner of the Louisville-based law firm Middleton Reitlinger. I also knew him as the fiery conservative co-host who often sat opposite Congressman John Yarmouth on Wave 3 TV's political show Hot Button. He was known for his spirited debate and for not backing down. After over 40 successful years in commercial litigation and numerous awards from his peers, such as being named one of the top 50 attorneys in Kentucky, Jim decided to retire, from the law at least. In 2010, right after I was elected to the Senate, I convinced Jim to come out of retirement and be my state director for Kentucky. I'm truly grateful that he said yes, because for nearly a decade, Jim has served in that role and has been one of my most trusted advisors. Anyone who knows Jim knows that he is a force to be reckoned with. He is fiercely loyal, a real problem solver, and a highly accomplished legal mind. Moreover, he is an incredibly kind person who cares deeply about his friends and colleagues. When I ran for president, Jim spearheaded the approval of a caucus for Kentucky, so I would not be kept from the ballot for president and the United States Senate. Recently, Jim has decided to transition from the daily state director duties into more of an advisory role. Considering he tried to retire over 10 years ago, I think it's well-deserved. No matter in what capacity, I will always be thankful to have Jim as a part of my team and an ally and an advisor. He has dedicated so much of his time to the pursuit of liberty and freedom, to defending the principles that made this nation great, and to supporting a pro-Kentucky policy agenda. Thank you, Jim, for your service to Kentucky and to this country. I yield the floor.